This is a tough time. That's not news to any of you. It's hard financially, and it's hard mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, which is why, more than ever, we need each other, and we need this cathedral community. So here I am to talk a little about why I think it's important. This cathedral has nourished me, has lifted my heart to God. You have supported me when I have failed. You have congratulated me when I have done good things. You have let me into your lives, and I am so grateful for that. That is what we should all be doing for each other. Now, you should support this cathedral because it's a good thing. There are good things going on here. You know that. But it's much more than that. You can support a museum. You can support the opera. They're good things too. This is a holy community to which all are invited. Absolutely everyone. And all are asked to give their gifts of time, of talent, whatever the vocation, inside and outside this cathedral, and to give your financial gifts. When I was growing up, the idea about giving at church was that you put $1 in the plate on Sundays. So when I went back to church after a 7-year absence, that's what I did in my early 20s. What got me was the day that the rector said, "Are you spending more on brunch after church than you're putting in the plate?" And I sure as heck was. Brunch was great. Brunch was great because the community was great. It followed. It was, if you will, an agape meal. But what was the real priority? Wasn't the worship the priority? So I began to understand that this giving to the church and this giving to Christ's work outside the church needed to be a priority if I was going to stand up and call myself a Christian. When I went to seminary, I learned about something called tithing, giving 10%, and I thought, oh, no way, Jose. But gradually, I actually became a tither. And I tell you this not to brag, but because it's so unlikely. I'm Scottish by heritage and very parsimonious. And yet, I became a giver. Thanks to the giver of all good things, I recognized that I live in abundance. And I became a giver. And it has opened my heart and soul. It has made me imagine I can do so much more than I ever thought, because God can open me up like this to be a giver and a lover. So I urge you to pledge to the church. When you do that, one, it says, this is a priority in my life. I know you have a list of things you pay every month. This should be a priority, because what is more important than our Christian community? And also you're saying this is a spiritual discipline. This is not just that I'm supporting a good cause, which you are. It's saying this is the sort of person I want to be, one who gives, one who supports as I can, in good times and bad. What I can give doesn't matter how much. It matters that it comes out of your abundance, your gratitude, your thanks to God. I have only 3 more Sundays with you. I don't really want to start talking about it because I'll start to cry. I have loved this community a great deal, and it is time to retire. That time comes to all of us. If you're young, you think it never will, but it comes. And it is the right time for me to retire. But I will miss you enormously. I'll be back eventually in a few years to visit, but I need to stay away for a while. That's the deal for a priest. I would ask of you to give me a gift as I go. Make your pledge. Let me know that I am leaving this cathedral community on a solid financial footing for the year to come. I know this community has what it needs in terms of hearts and souls and prayers and gifts, talents, all kinds of things. This community will thrive. But we really need now your financial pledge as a sign of that commitment. And it would mean the world to me if a lot of pledges came in before I go. I've made mine, and I ask you to make yours. Go to the website. Some of you got something as an email this week, or you can go to the website. You can give in dollars or euros. It's really pretty simple. Just take a look. Please pledge for this year.